Welcome everyone to Election Night 2020 in America. Tonight it's going to be Tim Kaine versus incumbent President Donald Trump. Here are our poll closing times, and remember, the magic number to win is 270. And let's begin with our 7 p.m. poll closings. From the state of Indiana, Donald Trump will pick up their 11 electoral votes. That's Mike Pence's home state. From the state of Kentucky, 8 electoral votes, Donald Trump the projected winner. And in Virginia, Tim Kaine will win. It's an earlier call than 2016, but it is Tim Kaine's home state. And from Vermont, Bernie Sanders' home state, Tim Kaine picks up their 3 electoral votes. And from the state of South Carolina, it is too close to call. 9 electoral votes. Donald Trump is in the lead. Same thing in Georgia. Donald Trump is in the lead, but it is too close to call. 16 electoral votes there. And here's our electoral map. You can see Tim Kaine at 16, Donald Trump at 19. So Trump has a very small and very early lead. And for 7:30 poll closings now. From the state of West Virginia, Donald Trump, the projected winner of 5 electoral votes. From North Carolina, it is too close to call. 15 electoral votes, Donald Trump in the lead. From Ohio, it is too close to call. 18 electoral votes, Donald Trump is in the lead. Here is our new electoral map. 16 Tim Kaine, 24 Trump, so Trump still has a lead, but it's only by, 8 votes, so not that big. And our 8 p.m. poll closings. From Alabama, 9 electoral votes will go for Donald Trump. From Mississippi, 6 electoral votes for Donald Trump. More in the southeast, Tennessee, 11 electoral votes for Donald Trump. From Missouri, 10 electoral votes for Donald Trump. This is an earlier call than 2016 as well. From Oklahoma, Donald Trump wins. He wins every county. And in Illinois, Tim Kaine will pick up 20 electoral votes. From Maine, Tim Kaine has won 1 of the 4 electoral votes, and the other 3 will be, right now they're undetermined. They will be distributed later. From Massachusetts, 11 electoral votes for Tim Kaine. That's Elizabeth Warren's home state. And from Rhode Island, Tim Kaine picks up 4 more electoral votes. From the District of Columbia, Tim Kaine wins 3 electoral votes. And from Maryland, Tim Kaine wins 11 electoral votes. 10 electoral votes. From Connecticut, Tim Kaine wins 7 electoral votes. From New Jersey, Tim Kaine will win 14 electoral votes. From Delaware, Tim Kaine will win 3 electoral votes, Joe Biden's home state. And from Florida, it is too close to call, a classic swing state, 29 electoral votes, undetermined. And Donald Trump has a lead. That will be a decisive state, as will Pennsylvania. 20 electoral votes there. Donald Trump is leading. He won that state in 2016, and he'll need to win it again this year. In New Hampshire, 4 electoral votes are undetermined as well. Tim Kaine has a lead. That was a state Hillary Clinton won in 2016. And it's now 89 Tim Kaine, 67 Donald Trump, giving Kaine the lead. And our 8:30 p.m. poll closings, we have only 1 state, and that is Arkansas. 6 electoral votes for Donald Trump. So it's now 89 Tim Kaine, 73 Donald Trump, so Tim Kaine still has a lead. And our 9 p.m. poll closings now. From the state of Louisiana, Donald Trump, the projected winner of 8 electoral votes. From the state of Texas, Donald Trump wins 38 electoral votes. From Kansas, Donald Trump wins 6 electoral votes. From Nebraska, Trump wins 4 out of 5 electoral votes. The other electoral vote there will be awarded later on, but it's currently too close to call. North Dakota goes for Donald Trump, 3 electoral votes. And to go with it, he will win South Dakota and their 3 electoral votes. From the state of Wyoming, Donald Trump will win 3 electoral votes, an easy win. From New York, Tim Kaine will win 29 electoral votes. And from New Mexico, Tim Kaine will win 5 electoral votes. In Michigan, 16 electoral votes are undetermined, with Tim Kaine leading. Same thing in Wisconsin, Tim Kaine leading. It is too close to call. Both states will be important. In Minnesota, it is too close to call. Tim Kaine has a lead there. In Colorado, it's too close to call. Tim Kaine has a lead there. In Arizona, it's too close to call. Donald Trump has a lead there, however. And here's our new electoral map. 123, Tim Kaine. 138, Donald Trump. And we have a new projection from the state of South Carolina. Donald Trump is the projected winner. 10 p.m. poll closings. From the state of Iowa, Donald Trump is leading. It is too close to call. 6 electoral votes there. Montana, 3 electoral votes go for Donald Trump. And in Utah, Donald Trump wins 6 electoral votes. In Nevada, it is too close to call. Tim Kaine has an early lead, but it is mostly just Democratic counties reporting at this time. 123 Tim Kaine, 156 Trump. And our 11 p.m. poll closings. From Idaho, Donald Trump easily wins 3 electoral votes. From the state of Hawaii, Tim Kaine picks up 4 electoral votes. From Oregon, Tim Kaine picks up 7 electoral votes. From Washington, the projected winner, Tim Kaine, 12 electoral votes. And in California, Tim Kaine picks up 55 electoral votes, giving him 201 to Trump's 160. So Kaine is now above 200, while Trump still sits at 160. And some new projections. Arizona goes for Donald Trump. Iowa goes for Donald Trump, an early call there. And in Nebraska, the 3rd Congressional District does go for Donald Trump, 1 electoral vote. In our 1 p.m. poll closings, just one state, Alaska. 3 electoral votes for Donald Trump. Here is our map, 201 Tim Kaine, 181 Donald Trump, giving Tim Kaine a lead of exactly 20 votes. You can see our map, still a lot of states in the southeast and in the east in general that are not filled in quite yet. But Georgia, a new projection in Georgia, Donald Trump picks up 16 electoral votes. From North Carolina, Donald Trump picks up their 15 electoral votes. And from Ohio, Donald Trump picks up their 18 electoral votes. From Maine, Donald Trump will win 3 out of 4 electoral votes. Last year, he got 1 of the electoral votes, and Hillary Clinton got 3. But this year, it will be opposite, as Tim Kaine only gets 1. And it's now 201 Tim Kaine, 233 Trump. And Florida goes for Donald Trump, 29 electoral votes. Michigan goes for Donald Trump. Both of these states are crucial. Colorado goes for Tim Kaine nonetheless. And Minnesota for Tim Kaine, 10 electoral votes. He will just barely hang on to that state, as Hillary Clinton did. And that puts Kaine at 220, Trump at 278. He has gotten above 270, which means Donald Trump is re-elected as 45th President of the United States. He's re-elected for a 2nd term. And for our final few states, from the state of New Hampshire, Hillary Clinton barely won that state. 4 electoral votes, however, will go for Donald Trump, a flip from 2016. Pennsylvania, Donald Trump, the projected winner of Pennsylvania. He won that state in 2016, and he'll win it again this year. And in Nevada, another flip. Donald Trump wins 6 electoral votes. And in Wisconsin, Donald Trump wins 10 electoral votes. And this is the final electoral map. 318 Trump, 220 Tim Kaine. So Trump will be re-elected as the 45th President of the United States.